Hello, Teacher Sunday here again. I wanted to make a quick video about tardies or no-shows because I just experienced both of those this morning. It's not my first time experiencing this, but I did want to make a quick video about what I do while I wait because time is precious and I don't have time to waste. So if I'm not teaching, what I am sitting here doing, not just sitting here staring into space or sitting on my phone doing Facebook. Sometimes I do that if I'm already prepared for the next day. But what I like to do is I write down my classes for the next day in a little notebook. And I put the class name beside it. And then I start going through the materials and I start listing all the props that I'm going to need for that lesson. That way I can just pull them out real quick and then paper clip them and put them into a little bin with the kid's name on it. So while I'm waiting for classes, what am I doing? I'm getting props together for the next day because today is already completed. If the kid still hasn't come, I forgot to mention I do split the screen so I can see if the kid comes in and so I can see materials for the other classes for the next day. If the kid still has not come in and I'm still waiting, I go ahead and I take these numbers for the class, the lesson or level unit, the lesson number. I take all of that and I go to this pre-feedback form that I have. A lot of people are probably using it. And if you requested it from another video, like for me to share my folder with you that I have all these props in, then you have it too. But I do it like this. If you can see, it's going to show in just a second. I split the screen and I put the class that I'm waiting for here, and then I pull up this form here. If you can see, I have a tab that says pre-feedback as well. What I do is I copy and paste everything that blue and pink sheet has up there, and I put it on a Word document just because it's easier to read it on a Word document, and I go ahead and change it. The names, the his and the her, if for some reason there wasn't a boy or girl version available for it. And I highlight things that I may or may not need. That way, if I'm going the next day and I'm like, I didn't really need that line there, I go ahead and delete it. So I highlight the things that I'm not sure if I'm going to really need. Using that, you can't be completely lazy and say, hey, I'm just going to go ahead and copy and paste. If you do, that's you. Okay. If you do, oh well. But I prefer not to be completely lazy. I do that to help me speed up my feedback time. But I also take notes while I'm teaching the kid, which most people probably do, and mine are a little messy. But I go ahead and I try to personalize it as well. I want to include things that the kid needs to work on. They may have some things in here, but it may not apply to the student that I'm teaching. So I go ahead and list things that the kid needs to work on, but that's afterwards. So anyway, getting back to what I'm doing while I wait. I go ahead and get my props together. I get my feedback together. And then if I am still waiting and I need to run to the potty, I will hop up from my computer and run to use the bathroom. Now, I have wireless headphones. I like the wireless headphones because I can jump up and not have to worry about taking this whole computer with me. It's not that big, but who wants to take the whole computer into the bathroom? Well, I'm in the bathroom. I mute my headset because there's a mute option on these. These are LG wireless headphones. I don't remember how much they cost. I think I got them for like $30. Anyway, I can hear when the kid comes into the classroom. Now, it is a risk if you got to do something other than pee. It is a risk to try to get that done because sometimes the kid does come in late. I had a kid this morning who came in at the 20-minute mark. I mean, it was like 20 minutes and 3 seconds, and we had an assessment. I stayed until 30 minutes just to make sure that I gave my all because I didn't have a class afterwards, but I didn't stay past 30 minutes. So she got to question number 12 in 10 minutes. So we did okay, but I make sure that my coffee is warmed up. I'm doing something while I'm waiting. Sometimes if I want to be a little extra and clean up while I wait, because like I said, my time is precious. Sometimes I will get my laptop and carry it around the room because I don't want to leave the computer for too long, even though I do have these wireless headsets, because the firemen sometimes send you messages, and I want to make sure I see it. So I do want to respond back to them if I am doing something like cleaning up. I'm talking very fast because I want to make this video quick because all my other videos have been like 12 minutes and that's too long. Sometimes I also do my lesson plans for my brick and mortar, but that's only if I've been sitting here for like 20 minutes. I'm like, I need something to do. Let's see. I don't leave until it is marked as a no-show in the portal. So most of the time, trials are marked within like 5 minutes. If you go ahead and say can't see student by the 5-minute, 6-minute mark, they've already marked it as a no-show, I leave the classroom. Master courses, I don't do that way. Even if they send me a little message in the box saying, sorry, teacher, class is canceled. Thank you for your waiting. I still wait till 25 minutes and I take a picture that I did sit here and wait till 25 minutes. Because if it's not marked, I don't want them to say, you didn't wait the whole 25 minutes, you don't get paid. But that's just me. I don't know how other people do it, but that's just how I do it. One more thing I want to talk about, the pre-feedback. This is free. This right here. This is free. There is an app I think people are using called Feedback Panda or something like that. I am not going to use it just because it costs money and there's a free resource out here. I don't believe in paying for things if there's something free, like a free version of it. And it does the same thing, I think, because I've never been on Feedback Panda. If I'm wrong, correct me. I don't know. It doesn't really matter though because I'm not going to use it. Because I think it's like $10 a month. If I'm wrong on that, correct me too. But either way, I'm still not going to use it because I don't believe in spending all that money when there's a free resource. Okay, well, this video is already 6 minutes and 45 seconds. So I'm going to go ahead and wrap it up. But to recap what I do while I wait for tardies and no-shows, I go ahead and start preparing for the next day. I get my props together. I do pre-feedback. I may run to the bathroom. I clean up. I've done laundry before. I mean, like sorted clothes, had the computer on top of the dryer, and I'm just sorting clothes and throwing them in the washing machine and still looking at the computer. Do I have a message from the fireman? Because I can hear if the kid shows up or not, but I'm always checking for messages from the fireman. And that's just about it. So if you're looking for something to do or you're wondering, what can I sit here and do other than sit here and waste time on Facebook? Those are some ideas and tips that you could be doing to use the time wisely. I hope this helps. If it doesn't, okay. But if it does, please leave feedback. And thank you for watching. Bye.